welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because our lovely Dawn here, Dawn Sutton here on YouTube, well actually she doesn't have a YouTube channel even though she should because she's super talented, did gift me this absolutely gorgeous 12 by 12 pocket letter. So I thought I'd come on today, so I've taken the few bits out that were in it that are just absolutely gorgeous, and it just feels a shame to have them in there. So we are going to craft with them today. So I don't know where my other fairy went, but it is somewhere. So what I thought we could do is I've just got a journal here. So that was my last page that I did. I don't know if there's actually, I'm not sure if there's a video for that, but I thought I'm going to do a lovely page and include the gorgeous tags and stuff that she has very kindly made for me. So I want one with the pockets in. Let's have a look. Oh, look at all my pages are sticking together. So yes, I thought it'd be nice for her to see. Ooh, how about, I don't normally, but that sort of goes with the colour scheme there. So let's do on this side, and we've got these postcards as well. So I might, oh, do you know what? Yeah, right. My chair is super squeaky. We will have to look at getting a new one eventually. Right, I'm just bringing in my gouache paints because I think I'm going to use them. I'm going to use these gorgeous colours. I really want to do something with these tags and add them in on here. So this isn't quite the right colour, so let's do these tags. So let's move this out of the way because we don't need that just yet. So I've just got that to the side. We're going to just decorate up these tags. But I also wanted to come on and show lovely Dawn what it is that I'm going to do with our bits and pieces. So, right, I'm just going over the top of this with some white gesso, and that really is just to mute this colour because I don't want this colour. As much as I love the tag, well, the postcard itself, it's not really the right colour for me for what I'm wanting, and I'm wanting to best showcase off these gorgeous tags that she's made me. So that's what we're going to do. Right, okay, so I'm just going to grab my heat gun and let's dry that off quite quickly. So I'm really lucky because this gesso does dry super fast, so it does not take long at all. Right, let's see if we can get it to go flat again. Right, okay, there we go. So my idea, what I'm thinking is, I like the idea of having these tags. How gorgeous are these? Aren't they just gorgeous? Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. So I like the idea of having them so they're just sort of slightly off the page. So we're going to decorate the page, I think, with these tags. So I'm just going to use, because that colour actually now goes perfectly with that. We also have this gorgeous trim, and she also gave us some die cuts as well, which we are definitely going to use. I don't want to do much with these. I am going to do a little bit of journaling. So let me grab a pen because I'm going to write that where these tags came from. So let's write that. So while I write, I'm very quiet. So I hope she doesn't mind me saying her name in this. There we go. And then what I'll do is, my handwriting is terrible. So what I'll do is I'll write up the rest later. So it's just letting me know that this tag came from our lovely Dawn. Right, now I'm going to glue this down. So making sure I've got plenty of glue on. So just like this. So this is what I normally do. So when I get tags and little bits and pieces from you guys, I tend to put the majority of them in my journals. So I actually record who they're off, because I just think, you know, you've took the time to make me something so beautiful that it's such a nice thing to sort of go back and have a look at. So definitely absolutely gorgeous, and it's a lovely way to keep a track of your gifts as well. And when you're feeling sad, you can then turn around and look back at all of the wonderful gifts that people have sent you and the stuff that people have made you. It's just something that can cheer you up. Right, I'm just going to come in with some of this pink, because I just want to add a little bit of shadow around. So I'm just using my Arteza gouache paints, so just to add in that shadow. So again, just along here, and because we've added that gesso on, it helps that paint move nicely as well. So yeah, just like that. Right, oh, I love that. I love. Right, I really like this trim, and I really like the idea of popping that trim just over this edge, and then having the rest of it we use for what do you call it? I've forgotten what the word is. Using the rest for journaling. That's it. I knew what I was trying to say, I just couldn't get the words out. So let's put a strip of glue down there, because like I said, this trim is just absolutely beautiful. And it'd be a shame not to add it in. So let me grab my scissors just to trim that off, and that can be used on some cards or on any other sort of little bits and bobs. Okay, so and then so just like that. Now I am going to trim it right up, but what I'm going to do to the ends is I'm going to get my glue. I'm actually just going to put glue all over the ends, and this helps stop the sequin trim from falling apart. I mean, my glue does dry clear, so I know that I'm okay with that. And the other thing, I want one of these little gems on, because these gems are beautiful too. So let's pop, so let's just pop that there like that. Yes, I like that. Oh, I want one on here, so just there, and we have to have 3, and one there. Okay, right. So that is it them. So I'm going to pop them back away, because we really don't want to lose them, because they are absolutely beautiful. So there's my first tags that she did make us, which is, like I say, absolutely stunning. So I'm going to pop those bits away, and then they'll go in my embellishment boxes. Right, and then let's have a look, see what we, oh, I love that straight away. That Life is Beautiful. How gorgeous are these? I might use them actually. Yeah. So I might use these on this one. So we do have 4, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to use them on there, and then we'll use those tags. But I really like that Life is Beautiful. Aren't these just gorgeous? Right, okay, yeah, and I think that's all I'm going to do. And then later on this evening, when I pop my camera and everything away, I will do the last bit of my journaling in here. So I'm just going to pop that there, and then we're going to pop that on there, and then I'll just make some little notes about my lovely surprise. Okay, I just want a bit more of that pink, because I think that'll look nice, sort of coming around. So we've still got quite a bit of journaling space left on here. But I think it's nice as well for, I like the fact that I can sort of show people who are gifting me stuff, I can show them what it is that I am creating with them. So there we are. So that is that. And then I think from there, oh, I love that. Isn't that just lovely? So that'll go back in my book. So I'm just going to move that to dry, and then we're going to go on to this one. So before I do, I put them bits on. Again, I'm just going to give it a quick wash with gesso. Now, gesso is our primer. So by putting our primer on, we are able to use different mediums on our paper, and it just helps as well with it. And it helps our mediums to move as well. It also helps our paper to, because it's not mixed media paper, but it helps it just that little bit to, yeah, be able to have those mediums on there. So, try that quickly, right? And then I want to add these on. So these are just absolutely gorgeous. And again, I'm going to use this card for journaling on as well. So I'm just going to put glue all the way around, because these are just gorgeous. And then we will bring some watercolour in as well, or just like this. Okay, so I love these corner pieces. They are absolutely gorgeous. Right, and then let's do this bit, and then we'll sort of go from there. But I think I'm going to add some of the purple in. Okay, so there's that. Right, so I'm just going to get my watercolours. Oh, we've got this pearl purple, so I think we'll use that, because that's a lovely colour. And then I'm just sort of going along this edge, trying my hardest not to get it on those pages. And then I'm going to use the water to help spread that out so it gets lighter there. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Right, okay. I hope you like this, Dawn, what I'm doing with your bits. But like I say, I love my journaling. I don't really do much journaling on my channel, because it's something that I don't feel like people want to see. And there's a lot of personal bits to my journaling as well. So I tend to show the odd art journal every now and again, because I love my art journaling. And that normally says what mood that I'm in, how I'm feeling. But this sort of journaling, this is where I write all of my feelings. So yeah. So yes, this is where I write my feelings. It's where I write what's happened that day. It's where I write if something good's happened. So if I get happy mail from you guys, I like to record that, of just how kind that you are. Honestly, it blows me away at how generous and kind that you guys have been to me. So you know, you're all amazing. So it's nice to sort of be able to record that, and then, you know, on days where I'm not having the best sort of day, I can look at it and it makes me smile. So it's sort of the gift that always keeps giving, because every time I open it up, it puts a huge smile on my face, and it cheers me up a lot. Right, I'm popping on splashes, because who doesn't love splashes? So there. Oh, I love that. I really love that. I should have actually made sure they were out the way first though. Right, now I'm wanting to pop a couple of these tags on. I'm actually thinking of this one there. Yeah, actually just the one, I think. Yeah, I think I only want the one on. So let's put some glue on here. And like I say, I'm not going to do my full journaling on camera with you guys, because it is very personal to me. But yeah, so oh, I think we're going to have to use that You Make Me Smile, because she really did make me smile. But I am going to cut it down, so we're actually going to fussy cut it, so it fits nicely, which isn't something I normally do very often, but I do it quite a bit actually in my junk journals and my everyday journals, so because then I can fit more writing in. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to pop that there, and then once that is dry, yeah, I will do my journaling on it. How lovely is that? Okay, so there is our second postcard. So I'm going to pop that off to the side. Now, let me just move these. Now, I am going to use these. I think I'm going to use this one, maybe that one, and I think Celebrate Your Day, Love Always. I think You Are in My Thoughts. So, and then I want one of the tags, that one. Okay, right, so now I'm going to go on to my journal page, and that tag, oh, I might add that on as well. Okay, so let's bring back our journal. Now, as you can see, it is definitely not the colour we want to go for. So again, let's bring in that white gesso. So I'm going to go all over the page for this, just like this. Now, I'm not looking for perfection at all with this. I'm just looking to get my base down. So this is just going to be one sort of page, and then it'll add something onto our bag as well. And then when my 2 postcards are dry, the postcards will sit in the bag as well. So yeah, this journal I tend not to bring out much on my channel, so because this is my everyday. It's not really my art journal. Well, it is. I mean, this is my art journal, but it's sort of like, yeah, I put lots of quotes in to keep me, like, yeah, to keep me thinking happy thoughts, shall we say. So, right, okay. Let's put a bit of gesso on here as well. Again, gesso is our primer. You can't really do much without it. You could, I suppose, you could use white acrylic paint. It would work, but it wouldn't work as well. But yeah, so it's definitely something like worth investing in. Right, now I'm going to use the purple. So I'm going to use the because we are doing those gorgeous colours, so we're going to have that pearl purple again, which actually, let me see what colour it is. It is Pearl Purple Iris, so that's the colour I'm using for this. And then what I'm going to do is just going to sort of pop little sort of bits here, there and everywhere, and then I'm going to get my water and then just spread it around. So I'm not looking for perfection here at all. I'm just looking for a sort of background. Now, I'm trying to stay away from the gusset of the page because it does make it weaker. Let's bring some more of that in. So I think that is about right. Now I'm going to bring some of that darker purple in, and we're going to mix that in. So again, I'm not being precise with this at all. I am just going for it. This is what I love about this. I can just get those colours and mix them together. So this is my base. So this isn't the final thing. This is just a base. So it's just getting the colour down and then just going from there. So now I'm going to dry this off. So let's get this dried. Right, okay, so we've got that dried. Now then, this is where I'm just going to start adding some different coloured purples in. But instead of brushing it on, we're going to flick it on. So I'm having sort of, yeah, lots and lots of splatters, and now in different colours. Because who doesn't love splatters? I always think splatters makes a page look so much better. So again, I'm going all over, and I'm going onto the bag as well, because obviously I want the bag to sort of coordinate. Let's go with that really bright purple, and again, I want really big splatters. So as you can see, it's really transforming that page quite nicely. Ooh, what about this really nice bright pink? Because I think that would work quite nicely. So just like that. Now I want some really big splatters now. So I'm going to bring in a bigger paintbrush. So the smaller the paintbrush, the smaller your splatters. I think that's the way around it is. So I'm going to use a bigger paintbrush, and I'm going to come back in with this really nice dark purple. So make sure we've got plenty of water in. And then, like I said, oh, perfect. Really, really big splatters on this page. And then with this pink as well. Okay, and again, really, if we can get them, I want them really big. Perfect. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love. Right, okay. Now, I'm going to dry that off, and then I'm going to add black splatters and white splatters. So let's get this dried. Now the reason why I'm drying it now before putting the black and white splatters on is because I don't want the colours to mix too much and become like a muddy colour. But I also want them to be, I don't want the splatters to run into each other. So I'm wanting the black and the white splatters to be quite, yeah, on their own. I don't want them to be ran into each other like these ones have. So that's why I'm sort of drying beforehand, which is taking a bit of doing, but we are getting there. Right, okay. It doesn't matter that we've got a little bit sort of left. So let's do black. And again, I'm going to put plenty of water in. I have just dropped black in one of my things, but oh, love, just a small amount well, say a small amount, but and we put loads on. Now from there, let me get a clean water because I'm about to do white and we don't want to mix the colours. So let's get white and make sure I've got plenty of water on, because the more water you've got, then the better your splatters will be. Oh, that's nice. More of a grey actually than a white, but loving how they are looking. Love, love, love. Right, okay, I'm going to go off camera now and dry this, and then once I've finished I'll be back. So I'm back. Right, let's move this because we don't need these anymore. So, oh, make sure I put my colour chart back in. Right, okay, so this is what we have. Move this. I also got this off our lovely Dawn. How gorgeous is that? So that is for my glue. Right, now I've got the few bits that I'd like to use, so I think I would definitely like to have that tag on here. So let's glue that on, and again we've got, it just means we've got that little bit of more space to journal. I mean, I'll be journaling anyway. So there. And then this, oh, isn't that just gorgeous? That goes lovely. So I'm going to pop that up in that corner. And I'll probably actually use this one for the date. So I'll probably put the date on this one just to say which of when I popped it in. And I like the fact that the string is coming up over the top. So that is... hold that down just for a few seconds because obviously I don't want it to lift up. So there we have it. Now these couple of embellishments I definitely want to add on because they're just too beautiful and not to. So I'm thinking that maybe that there with one up there and one there. So very, very simple. Yeah, I like that. Right, glue. So let's put some glue on, and I want to put it as close to the edge as I can, because I don't want these to lift up if at all possible, because they're a really good sturdy card. So the paper that I'm using is just copy paper, so obviously that, you know, if this sticks down onto our copy paper, it makes it just that little bit more sturdy. So I'm just going to put that on there like that and hold that just for a few seconds. Again, we're just holding it down so that it adheres properly. I feel like I can't talk today. Okay, right, and then the last one is this. I mean, how gorgeous are them? I was going to make a card out of them, but they're too nice to make a card out of them, so they're going in my journal, so I get to keep them. And then the last thing is I really want to add this, but I'm not actually, I think, yeah, let's add it up here. And then I'm ready just to add in a bit of journaling, and then I think we'll be finished. So what I think I'll do now, and then these just go in like that. So I have them in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my bit of journaling that I want to write, and then I'll come back and show you the last bits. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. So you've got to really look at it to read it, but that is how I like it because I know what it says. I have filled in my little postcards, which I just think are gorgeous. Actually, you know what I'm missing? Let's put the date on here as well, so that I know that it goes with this page. So I have done my 2 postcards, so there they are. We still have at the back of them, which I love, but yeah, so they are going to just slide into this pocket. I'm also I love this. I'm going to keep it. I need to find a way of storing it within my bits and pieces because I just absolutely love it. I don't want to get rid of it at all. I just think it's beautiful. It's absolutely yeah, it's been made to perfection. It's so much better than mine. I absolutely love it. I've even put in here that it was so much better than mine. I love that I did Velcro, so this will be definitely treasured. So I will use all the other little bits. However, we're going to put our fairy on the top, so she'll stay up there. So just writing of how you know, yeah, of how I felt when he got it, and it's just like a little reminder, just to let me know of when it was received. So yeah, so that's what I sort of do with my journal. So it normally goes, yes, I have pages like this where it's just inspirational quotes. So it's like, life is lovely, beautiful, you are amazing. A plant, a kindness, grow love, beautiful, I love you, remember this, a happy little moment. So yeah, I like to do sort of pages like that to, yeah, just to remind us that we are all loved. And then this is that page, so I'm not going to dwell on too much because obviously I've wrote in it. But yeah, I just wanted our lovely Dawn to see, because I am being very selfish. Oh, there's one. So I've written a little bit there, and we've got birds. So I think there's actually, if I remember rightly, there might be a video to that. Oh, it must be over a year old. So yeah, but I just, because I am being very selfish, I am keeping all the bits to myself. I don't want to put them on cards, I want to keep them, so I've kept them, they've gone in my journal. So I just wanted her to see what it is that I have done with them. So yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we shall see you all very soon in my next video. These bits will be used in cards, although I could just always hide them in my journal, couldn't I? But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.